This unit is Unit 3, Classification of Computers, and you've learned from GST 103 that we have different reasons why we classify computers, or on different bases on which we classify the computer. We classify some based on their speed, some based on their capacity, what they can carry, what they can hold, some based on their purpose, their usage, some based on their signal, and just different categories of classifications that we have. So we are just kind of revising on this because we've done it in GST 103. We have done it in GST 103. So in this unit, we'll talk about categories of computers, classification based on signal type, classification by purpose, and classification by capacity. As a form of introduction to who is this transcribing whatever here? Now, as a form of introduction, the computer has passed through many stages of evolution from the days of the mainframe computers, that very big computer. I hope you guys remember when we were talking about generation of computer, that the first computer can fill, in fact, the size is such that it can fill a whole room up. Very gigantic. The memory alone is like a drum. You know that drum of water, that big drum that you might use? That is how the memory of the computer look like then. So the computer itself, the mainframe, is a very big computer, but something has shifted since then. You can now hold computer even on your palm. So to the era of microcomputers that we're using now, computers have been classified based on different criteria. In this unit, we shall classify computers based on 3 popular methods: the signal type, the purpose, and the capacity. The objective, so at the end of this unit, why are we going through this unit? Because we want to classify computers based on size, type of signal, and purpose. And secondly, we want to identify the features that differentiate one class of computers from the others. So that is the 2 things. Once you are able to do these 2 things at the end of this unit, then anything they want to assess you on, you will be able to do them. Categories of computers. Although there are no industry standards of categorizing computers, however, computers are generally classified in the following ways. Classification based on signals. This is where somebody will start. I've done the introduction to the course, so I'm calling on, once I call your name and you refuse to answer, I will kick you out of the class. I'm starting with Abigail again. I've called you in the last class, you did not answer. And thank God your name is number 1 here. Abigail, that's Cholom.
Yes, sir. I'm present.
This is your paragraph. So you read it, you pick out the topic sentence and explain.
Yay. Okay, sir. Classification based on signal type. There are basically 3 types of electronic computers. They are digital, analog, and hybrid computers.
Okay, don't worry.
Digital computer.
Hold on.
Okay.
Ignore what you've read here. This is a form of introduction to signal type. So your main work is to read the digital computer. That is all. This paragraph.
Sir, please come again.
I said the main thing you are doing now is only on this paragraph, this particular, the digital computer. That is what you are reading. So start. This is where you focus on.
All right. We have digital computer. This represents its variables in form of digits. The data it deals with, whether presenting numbers, letters, or other symbols, are converted into binary form or inputs to the computer. The data undergoes a processing after which the binary digits are converted back to alphanumeric form for output for human use, because of the fact that business applications like inventory control, invoicing, and payroll deal with discrete values, separate, disunited, and discontinuous. They are best processed with digital computers. As a result of this, digital computers are mostly used in commercial and business places today. So what I understood by in this passage is it talks about digital computers that are in different forms and in different digits, and it deals with it represents like numbers, letters, and symbols, which are converted to binaries or inputs. So when you talk about input devices, like input devices, those things that goes into the computer, and then it now process to digit, like to numbers or letters or symbols, and they are always and the process goes in numeric forms for us human to use. So mostly it used in business places, commercial places, businesses. So that's what I understood.
What is the topic sentence?
Digital computer.
No.
Sir?
What is the topic sentence in that paragraph?
Topic sentence.
I won't tell anybody the meaning of topic sentence anymore. What is the topic sentence in that your paragraph? Which statement captures the whole thing discussed there? Have you been
Okay.
attending GST 102 class?
Um, not often, sir.
If you have not been attending, the recordings are on YouTube. So in this your paragraph, the topic sentence, is it at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end? Then what is it? What is the statement exactly? Sentence can only be found in three places, but most commonly at the beginning or at the end. That in the middle is very rare. So what is your topic sentence?
My topic sentence is at the
You
at
don't?
the middle.
At the middle. Oh yeah, what is it? I love you so much. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, tell us with that middle, where is it? You must be able to
Ah,
identify the particular statement. Oh yeah.
no, sir. It's at the end. I go with the end. Digital computers used in commercial places.
Digital computers are mostly used in commercial and business places today.
Yes, sir.
Mm, mm, mm. You are very close. You are very close.
Uh,
But that is just the
so,
conclusion. As a result of this, it's a conclusion. That is conclusion. Your
okay.
topic sentence is digital computer represents its variables in the form of digits. It's at the beginning. So
Okay,
when
sir.
that was mentioned, they started developing what they meant by that. That was when they said the data it deals with, whether representing numbers, letters, blah, 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 will later be converted to binary.
Symbol,
Binary is still talking about
letters.
digits. So this is the topic. Digital computer, the reason why you are not getting it is that they just started from this represent, you understand? But the main thing there is the full topic is the digital computer represent its variables in the form of digits. Then you have the topic sentence. All right, thank you. That is wonderful.
Thank
So, taking analog, you can mute yourself now. Let me check the next person to you. Who is the next person to that shalom? Adeyemi Omolara, over to you. Unmute yourself and tell us, okay, and read to us this short paragraph, the analog computer. Adeyemi Omolara, I will call you one more time for your last chance. Adeyemi Omolara, unmute yourself and tell us or teach us on the analog computers.
So I don't know if you can hear me. I'm still outside.
We can, don't worry.
I just want to, I'm active.
Even if you are driving, put it in speaker and talk. Oh yeah.
Okay. The analog computer, it measures rather than counts. This type of computer set up a model of a system. The common type represents its variables in terms of electrical voltage and sets up circuits analog to equation connecting the variables. The answer can be either by using a voltmeter to read the value of the variable required, or by feeding the voltage into a plotting device. Analog computer hold data in terms of physical variables rather than numerical quantities. In theory, analog computers give an exact answer because the answer has not been approximated to the nearest digits. Whereas when we try to obtain the answers using a digital voltmeter, we often find that the accuracy is less than that which could have been obtained from analog computer.
Hold on, that is not the end though. You may continue.
It is almost never used in business systems. It is used by scientists and engineers to solve systems of partial differential equations. It is also used in controlling and monitoring of systems in such areas as hydrodynamics and rocketry in production. Sorry. There are two useful properties of this computer once it is programmed. It is simple to change the value of a constant or coefficient and study the effects of such changes. It's possible to link certain variables to a time pulse to study changes with time as a variable and chart the results on an X, Y plotter.
What is the topic sentence?
The topic sentence should be it measures rather than counts. This type of computer sets up a module of a system.
Which one of them? Which of the two is the topic sentence? Or is it the two combined?
I would say it measures rather than counts.
Okay, that is your own topic sentence.
Yeah.
You are very close, but that is not the exact topic sentence. Okay, so if that is the topic sentence, from the whole body of the paragraph, what did they use in what kind of method did they use in developing the paragraph? Is it definition, illustration, example, maybe explanation or anything? So from what you read about an analog, the topic sentence is actually analog computer measures rather than count. So once you tell me that statement, every other thing you are doing here, you are trying to develop that statement. So what kind of development method was adopted in in developing this topic. Yes?
Explanation, sir.
Okay. So they were explaining
If I'm correct.
they were explaining what it meant. This type of
Yes.
computer set up a model of system. All right, so
Yes,
okay,
sir.
we believe you. So what is your explanation to analog computer? You've read through, so what is your explanation? If I don't know anything about analog computers before, but you've read about it now, so what will you tell me? What is the main thing? For digital computer, we know that they convert everything to binary form. That is understandable. But this is your own. What is the main point there? Yes, we know that it measures rather than counts. That is the main point. Well, can you explain a bit based on the explanation given in the paragraph development?
It holds physical variables rather than numeric quantities. I really don't know how I want to explain better about this. I think that's just what I could pick out from there. Like analog computer hold data in form of physical variables than numeric quantities.
The explanation is right there in the body of the text. So just check very well. There is something you will say that will help us to understand this topic better.
In theory, analog computers give exact answers.
What did you say?
I said it gives exact answers. If it's in the sentence, in theory, I think that's the better explanation. Analog computers give an exact answers because the answer has not been approximated to the nearest digits.
Okay.
Whereas when we try to obtain the
okay. So that's trying to tell us that there is a difference between analog and digital. Of course, an analog is
so
for
answer
digital.
using a
Digital will
digital
approximate.
voltmeter.
Okay, let me give you an example. If you are using a digital calculator now.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Wait, okay, we can hear you. Sorry, I don't know you are still on.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Mr. Sam.
All right, don't worry. You are done already. Thank you. We understand where you are coming from and where you are going to. So, that is enough. Adeyemi Omolara, thank you for that. We've seen what we want to pick there. Then I will go with Agbola Oludayo Damilola. You read on hybrid computers. Let's see how long. It's very short. It's not that long. You read on hybrid computers. Agbola Oludayo Damilola. Are you there? Agbola Oludayo Damilola is not here. Gift Amaka, are you here? Gift Amaka, it's your turn.
I'm here, sir.
All right, so please help us.
Okay. The hybrid computer. Can you hear me? Can you all hear me? I'm on the road.
We can continue.
Okay. In some cases, the computer user may wish to obtain the output from an analog computer as processed by a digital computer or vice versa. To achieve this, he sets up a hybrid machine where the two are connected and the analog computer may be regarded as a peripheral of the digital computer. In such a situation, a hybrid system attempts to gain the advantage of both the digital and the analog elements in the same machine. This kind of machine is usually a special purpose device which is built for a specific task. It needs to conversion elements which accepts analog inputs and output digital values. Such converters are called digital digitasers, or what's this? Digitasers. There is a need for a converter from analog to digital also. It has the advantage of giving real-time response on a continuous basis. Complex calculations can be dealt with by the digital element, thereby requiring a large memory and giving accurate results after programming. They are mainly used in aerospace and process control applications.
Thank you. What is your topic sentence?
Okay.
Let me try to reduce it so you see everything on the page. So what is the topic sentence?
Okay.
Is it at the beginning, the middle, or at the end? And what is it? Then what kind of method was used to develop that topic sentence? Is it explanation, illustration, examples, definition?
I think it's at the end, though. I think it's at the end
Okay. And what is it?
where they said they are mainly used in aerospace and process control applications. I don't know.
Okay. If that was to be the topic sentence, so how did they develop it?
I think this is explanatory. I mean, they explained how it came in place, combination of the digital and the analog to get the
Okay.
hybrid.
The topic sentence is not at the end. That's number one.
Okay.
And the
Or
method used
okay,
there.
okay.
Okay.
Can I still try?
All right, you are see there.
This part they said this kind of machine is usually a special purpose device, which is built for a specific task.
That is just an explanation. It's not the topic.
Okay.
The topic sentence is one single statement.
Machine.
No. I'm still trying to say something.
Okay.
One single sentence or statement, upon which any other thing that will be said in that paragraph will be built on. Everything else will be built on it. So you said at the end it was not that one. That one is just, they said they are mainly using. That is just like an example of their usage. The one in the middle you mentioned is just an explanation of what hybrid computers look like, what they do. Your topic sentence is at the beginning. In
Okay,
some
please.
cases,
Can you?
In some cases, the computer user may wish to obtain the output from an analog computer as processed by a digital computer or vice versa. When you say that statement, it creates in me some curiosity. I want to know, what are you saying by processing digital computer or vice versa? You understand? I want to know what you meant
Yes,
by
sir.
output from analog being processed by a digital computer or vice versa, which means either from digital to analog or from analog to digital. Now you've created in me a curiosity. I want to know, how does it happen? Then you started by saying, to achieve this, you understand? The next thing you said was,
Yes, sir.
achieve this, which means you are now trying to explain to me the topic sentence. The topic sentence has already been given, that in some cases, the computer user may wish to obtain the output from an analog computer as processed by a digital computer or vice versa. Now I know that there is something to discuss. Then you started discussion to achieve this. The method used there is discussion and a touch of explanation, like you mentioned. So they try to discuss the topic. But the main thing we should all note from this part is that when you talk about hybrid in any place, any concept in this world, not only in this computer, anywhere you hear hybrid, is a combination of two concepts, the analog type and the digital type. It's not always digital and analog, but when, like, if you have different kind of breeds, like the German, let's use dog for example. Like you have the German Shepherd, you have those of you that know much about dogs, you have different type of dogs. If you should use a German Shepherd to mate another breed of dog, let's say a local Nigeria dog, the product, the puppies, or sorry, puppies, like we say, the puppies, that will come out from that product will be an hybrid product, because it's a combination of two different types of gene. Just like if we say that a black man getting married to a white man, a white woman, or a woman getting, a black lady getting married to a white man, when they mate and give birth to a child, the child is an hybrid child. It's a combination of two different genes. So that's what they're just trying to say here. So the word hybrid on its own, that is the meaning. So that is why here too in computer, it is a combination of two processes combining together, analog and digital. You've discussed about digital on its own, the one that deals with only binary. You talk about analog, the one that uses, what did she say when she was reading analog? They use the measure, they don't count. Now, if now have a system that uses both what did we say on digital? Is it numeric form, or sorry, digital numbers or something like that, and doesn't count? Like if you are converting, yes, you are converting one simple machine that is doing the two together, doing the process of analog and the process of digital, then we have an hybrid computer. That is the main thing you should know. So the next thing is now classification by purpose. Classification by purpose. I hope you know what we are saying when we are saying analog, digital, and hybrid. We are talking about, or we were talking about computer classification according to signal type. According to the signal type, that is when we have analog, digital, and hybrid. So we'll go to classification by purpose. The purpose the computer serves. I don't know, do we still have time? Okay, I will still have time. So let me see who is taking this class. Classification. Okay, let me just take the first part. Now, depending on their flexibility in operation, computers are classified as either special purpose or general purpose. So under classification by type, we have two. Under classification by signal type, we have three: analog, digital, and hybrid. Those are things you should note because of the exam. Under signal type, we have three of them: analog, digital, and hybrid. The hybrid is a combination of the processes of analog and digital together in one machine. Then under classification by purpose, we have special purpose computer and general purpose computer. So I will call on, okay, I'll call on HP that is taking the transcription of this class. It's over to you now. You teach us special purpose computers. Is HP here? You guys should know what I will do.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. So over to you.
Yes. Special purpose computers. A special purpose computer is one that is designed to solve a restricted class of problems. Such computer may even be designed and built to handle only one job. In such machine, the steps or operation that the computer follows may be built into the hardware. Most of the computers used for military purpose fall into this class. Other examples of special purpose computer include: 1. Computer designed specifically to solve navigational problems. Computer designed for tracking airplane or missiles. Computer used for process control application in industries such as oil refinery, chemical manufacture, steel processing, and power generation. Computer used as robots in factories like vehicle assembly plants and glass industries.
Thank you. So what is the topic sentence in your... Okay, first of all, before you bring out the topic sentence, kindly explain a bit to us what you've read.
A little thing I just understand on this area is they are trying to tell us the main purpose of this. Please, the main purpose of the special. The special purpose of the computer. Yes, sir. So, with the little knowledge I have, is that there are some computer designs for some specific aspects, such as like robotic purpose in making, tracking, and for launching of missiles, and then producing of chemicals and so on, so on, sir.
What is the topic sentence?
The topic sentence is just is on the first paragraph, sir.
All right.
That says that it's designed to solve a restricted class of problems, sir.
A special purpose computer is one that is designed to solve a restricted class of problems. That is correct. So what did they
Thank
use
you, sir.
what did they use in developing that topic in the paragraph?
Sorry, sir.
What type of method did they use in developing it? We've gotten the topic now, fine, but what did they use in developing the topic?
I didn't really get that, sir. But I'm
When you
trying
have
to
a
just...
topic based on the class on GS102, when you
Yes,
have the
sir.
topic sentence in a paragraph, then you decide whether you explain it or you will describe it or you will use illustration to talk about it or you use examples or so there are different ways you can develop a topic sentence. Now you've identified your topic sentence, but how was it developed based on what you've read in this paragraph?
Okay. And Shelice just said, and it was maybe by built into the hardware.
No. I'm not asking you for a sentence now. What method
Okay.
did they use? The writer of this paragraph. Okay, Adibin, you are the one now with this topic. A special purpose computer is one that is designed to solve a restricted class of problems. This is the topic you have given to your student or your readers. How will you develop it so that your reader will understand what you are trying to say? What else will you say to help their understanding of this statement? That is what the writer here has done. So all of this is written. Are they illustrations? Are they descriptions? Are they explanation? Or are they definition to the topic? What do they serve as to the topic? That's what I'm asking.
Illustration, sir.
Illustration. Okay. All right. So that is where we'll stop tonight because we don't have time anymore. We have just 4 minutes, but I will not. So just like he has helped us, special purpose computers are designed specially for some particular heavy duty work. The one that is for navigation, you can only see it in places where they deal with geography, like the navigation system of a city. of a whole country, of a whole city. So something like that. They are not just computers anybody can just buy. They are meant for industrial use. They serve large purpose. And they are very limited in this. It's not the type of computer where you download Chrome, you download Opera Mini, you download games, you download video editing. They only do one thing. Special purpose computer only perform one function, and that is the main function why they created them. So those kind of computers, if you talk about their disadvantage now, they are very limited. They are not like the general purpose that you download 50 applications on your system and be using them. So that is the difference. General purpose is just that type of computer that you have, like the one I'm using now, the one HP is using, the one all of you have in your house that you are using to do one or two things about your studies. So that one is general purpose. But we'll not study that tonight. So we'll start from that general purpose in the next class. So thank you guys for your time tonight. Do enjoy the rest of your evening.